Hello and welcome. It's the same day. Sorry? Yeah, come back on myself. I'm reading the sat nav as well as saying hello to you guys. It's quite a sharp one, hairpin. Yeah, we're still on the same day. It's our first day of arrival on the Faroe Islands. And Owen's doing the driving. And I'm getting a chance to have a look around and saying a bit of hello. I'm also doing the sat nav as well. The views are amazing. We've just been shopping for 4 people for a couple of nights goodies and some weekly essentials. It's come to around 90 quid, which is 800 DKK, 800 krona. It's about 90 pounds. It's, you know, it's not the cheapest of places to come and shop, but you know, we're all good healthy eaters as well. So we bought our goodies and we got ourselves set up. We're on our way to our accommodation, which is in Funningur. Which Funningur, and testing me. That's how they say it, I think. And we're going to go for a bit of a walk this evening. So I just wanted to check in, just sort of give you an update of what we're doing, how we're doing it. And the other 2 guys are sitting in the back there, being good and behaving. We've got Robin with us. You've obviously seen Owen way in the past. He used to be in our videos quite a lot. And we've got Simon, you've met as well. We've also got Robin in the back. So this is it. We're on our way. Looks like we're heading into our next tunnel coming up. So I'm going to have to switch off and say goodbye until we get going. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see me because they get very dark very quickly. Are we going right here? We are going around to the left. So we're going to go into a tunnel now. Change of glasses, change of pace. There's not a lot of road signs on these roads either. There's not a lot of indication of speeds, so we don't quite know what speeds we're doing. This looks like quite a short tunnel, very exciting, but very dark as well. So I'll speak to you when we get to our accommodation and let you know what the place looks like. Fantastic tunnels they are. They're really good. Quite impressed with them tunnels. It looks like they've been gnawed out rather than cut out. We're now heading down the side of the fjord, which is where we're stopping, and we're on our way to Funningur, I think it was.
In 2 miles, arrive at Funningur on right.
Yeah, what a weird name of a place, but of course it's not England, is it? So it's bound to be a weird names and weird pronunciation. The rock formations around here, I think Robin was saying, is basalt. Is it basalt? It's more like Iceland, because we're sort of halfway between Iceland and the UK. So yeah, it's a interesting looking sort of landscape, very sharp, very rugged. And amazing to look at, in all fairness. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're heading this way. I just thought I'd check in and let you know. We've got about, I think, it's hard to work out on the sat nav. It's a dodgy sat nav. I think it's about another half a mile before we get there. Could be a little bit further, but as soon as we get to the accommodation, like I say, I'm going to check in to show you a bit around the place quickly, and then we're going to settle in. So we're just pulled in to the area where we are staying. Yeah, I think it's right. But yeah, we're here. We're at our village, town, whatever it is. We just need to make a manoeuvre. We go left past the church. I remember that much. Yeah, there's a little church just here. And our accommodation, if I spin you around, look at the church. There's the little church. Look at the views we've got. And this is our accommodation, the one up on the left there. This one here.
Not trying to run over the cat.
Yeah, don't run the cat over. So this is our place. This is where we're stopping. It's all ours for the next 5 nights. So I'll see you inside because we need to get our key and find the parking. But yeah, just check out those views through there. I can hear a sheep. He's in here. He's in the window here looking at us. What are you doing, matey? How weird is that? We've got a sheep underneath the house. This is our accommodation. This is where we're staying. Let me take you in and show you. This is pretty cool, pretty quirky.
You're not showing the bathroom.
No, you go to the toilet, you find that. This is our little number 1 room. I was going to have this, but we donated it to Robin because Robin doesn't snore, so it's only fair that he gets a good night's sleep and leave us snorers to ourselves. We've got a full-size proper TV. I've not seen one of these for a long time. Absolutely amazing, fantastic. It's full of quirky little items. It's really nice. Map of the Faroes on the wall. Table for us to eat round. We've got a stereo record player. There's books, there's all sorts of bit of knickknacks here. Absolutely fantastic. If you're interested in this place, let me know and I'll tell you who to speak to and how to find it, because it's amazing. The views are fantastic. Our kitchen area, kitchen diner, we've got table and chairs in here as well. Definitely perfect accommodation for the 4 of us. All your essentials. The cupboards have even got stuff in it as well, which is really, really good. Now I'm going to take you upstairs. I think the downstairs is here. This is downstairs, so we've got to go down the floor, so I'm going to show you how to get down there in a moment. I'm going to go down and show you what's down here. This is the shower room under the house. It's like going into a, oh, this is really cool. This is the little basement. We're now underneath the house. These are the floorboards above us. This is our shower in here, proper quirky, with an amazing view. Let me just show you the view. This is the view we've got. Look at that for a view. How cool is that? So that's behind me, and then we've got another little door here, an airing area. That one's locked, so that must be a private door. This is the boiler. Toilet must be somewhere else. The toilet's not down here. Toilet's not down here because this is the shower, unless there's a special key for the toilet. Oh, back up that one. He's actually in the floor, underneath the floor. He's upstairs. This is Robin. Have you met? You may have met Robin. We met at the Buffy, didn't we? Up in the Lake District,
yes.
yeah. We met up in the Buffy, so you'll see more of him this week, I'm sure. Right, let's go upstairs. Ever so quirky. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. One double room. This is Owen's. I've said to Owen, he's done all the organising for the transport and everything and driving. So he's having this big room, and I'm sharing with Simon, which I hope is 2 beds. I am hoping. Toilet. Here's our little quirky toilet. I know. But loving it. And this is our room. 2 single beds. 1, 2. And that's for me and Simon. And I've actually nailed it. I've nailed it. I've got the best view. Look at that for the view. Rock on, Tommy. Oh, I love this. Absolutely amazing. What a fantastic view. I'm going to open the windows though. God, look at this. Windows. They've got little fasteners on them. Open the window, let some air in. How does this work without the windows slamming? I don't know. I just have to remember the rope. Oh, I see. We hook that over there, do we? Can we hook it over there? Does that stop it from... I don't know how it works, but I'm going to leave it on the latch like that, yeah. Just to let a bit of air in, so it's a bit stuffy. Just leave that on the latch. That'll do. That's brilliant. They're now locked with a bit of air getting in. So that's our tour of our little accommodation. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. You might not be able to see this properly, but can you see that? That's what we've got out of our windows. Right, I'm going to get downstairs, and these are extremely steep. Much fun, but steep. And get our cases up into our room and get settled in. Rock on. Brilliant. Absolutely amazed. So we just come out our accommodation, our home. I'm going to call it our home for a week. It is that one just above the tin roof behind me there. So that's our accommodation. The little church is just there, as you can see. We're on the harbour. This is our beach for the week. This is our literally come and stand and admire the views every morning. This is what we've got to look forward to. We've got beautiful blue clear water. It's absolutely as clear as anything to see down here, and I can see all the fish. There are loads, there's hundreds of fish all swimming around this little bit of a harbour here. So made up. The guys are so pleased, so happy with the place. So am I. Tonight's walk, we are going up there for some photography, so stick with this video. If you want to see some photography today, we're going to have our tea, and then we're going up on the top of this one here to get an image looking down the fjords down this way. That is our view for tonight. That's what we're going to get. That's what we're looking forward to, and that's our walk, which is literally outside the doorstep. A classic, but the perfect classic that I want to do. Right, they're making their way to the church. I'm going to have a quick walk over there and have a look, but isn't this amazing? Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. I'm so pleased I got this accommodation, and I'm made up with it. It's really good. I'm so excited. So excited. Now I knew, before I even got here, the shot that Simon's taking now is one of the shots I'm going to take. I Google mapped it, Google Earthed it, came here to look at this, and this was like one of the pictures I had to take. Now I'm taking it on my phone, and I'm going to pop this up on the screen for you if I remember which photo it is. Absolute stunning. Just look at this. I'm going to spin you around. Look at that for a photo, just on its own. 50 yards from where we're staying. That's the photo, and we're stopping in there. How cool is that? How absolutely amazingly cool is that? I'm so pleased. I'm beside myself. So I'm going to take you for a little bit of a quick walk around our little village, just to have a look and see what's here. And I'm going to take you with me just for a bit of fun. We've got massive mountains to this side. We've got mountains on this side. We've got mountains behind us. It's a very nice place. And these little houses are so cute, so quirky, so fantastic. It's proper like out of a fairy tale, out of a little fairy book. Really good. Where's our place? Our place is just down there behind the white building. Just having a nose, because seeing where we're going to drive later on. That's going to be our road out of here, so we're going to drive up a bit, up across the top of there. Really good signpost if you want to know the name of the road. Svaringsgur. Very difficult for me to pronounce and say. But this is running down our back garden. Oh wow. This for me is dream. This is like the dream. This is what I'd love to do. I'd love to go to these places, visit these places. I don't need big cities and towns and all that big stuff. I like this. This is really quirky, cute, quiet, and amazing to look at. Absolutely amazing. Love this. Look at these bright red buildings with the tin roofs, and the views leading out across. Really nice. So nice. And we're back home. This is it. This is our place, number 8, where we're staying. And like I say, this is leading out to that. So can't ask for any better. Can't ask for any better. Right, I'm going in, and I'll see you up the hill later on. See you later. If there's any ladies out there watching this channel and you want the perfect man, perfect gentleman, this is him. He's driven us all the way here. He's looked after me and numpty here that knows nothing about airports. He's looked after us all the way. And now the bloody bugger's cooking as well. And he won't let me help. He's told me there's not enough room, but I've got to cook another night, which is fine. But what are we having, sir?
We're having bolognese.
Bolognese.
Traditional Faroese cuisine.
Traditional Faroese cuisine, bolognese. He's brilliant. He really is. He's absolutely brilliant. What would we do without him? Right, I'm definitely switching off, and I'll see you up the hill. Definitely see you up the hill. Ciao. See you in a bit. So we are off. We're turning right here, switch back all the way back on us. We are actually on the move, and I'm navigation as well. We're just leaving Funningur, heading towards Risin. I don't know what they're called, but I'm not going to try and pronounce any. Well, I am going to try because it's funny.
3 kilometers.
We're heading up the mountain to my right hand side. We're heading up there. So we got a small drive from our accommodation to a little parking bay just halfway up the hill, which gives us a bit of a head start. The sheep on the road have got attitude, which is cool. So's Owen, so we haven't got a problem with that. That's the quality of the bags. But yeah, I'll check in once we start walking. We are on our first proper little boys location. We've had a short drive, and it is a very short drive, and we are having a look at this little circular route. I would have thought on this map there is a pathway, so we're going to take and follow that, but we're planning on I think we are heading up onto that ridge up on there, looking back down the fjord. So that's my plan, or our plan, for the evening's excursion. So let's see how we get on with this one for our first trample across the Faroe land. Ooh, and we're not the only people here either. And the first thing I'm noticing is the ground is soft. This is boggy that's been covered up. So you're getting that first impression that you don't wander off the path, because this is definitely soft ground. Looking at information and stuff coming this direction, coming up onto the Faroe Islands, told not to walk off the path and to stick to the paths under no matter. I can see why on this first little bit of a walk, if you make a mistake and step in the wrong place, you're going to be up to your knees in bog, because it's very soft in places under feet. I've got my stick with me, but we are following the marker points. I think these marker points are a very good guide to where they'd like you to stay. So we're going to have to just make sure we stick and abide by all the rules and don't be silly at all, because you're not allowed to walk off the path anyway. You have to stay on the given paths at all time. Just got to watch where we're going. I'm getting picked on here by these lot. I really am getting picked on. And Mr. Robin Lee, the cheeky little bugger, he hasn't known me long enough to be cheeky, but he's been cheeky from day one. Just thought I'd just show you our village. Simon's behind laughing at me. Yeah, we're down there, little black roof at the bottom down there. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a view to show you what that looks like. But this is off the scale. On our day one, landed this morning, took photographs of an epic, and now we're walking up an epic. I've never seen a fjord before. There's your fjord. I've seen my first fjord, proper job. And the mountains, just saying, because Robin and Owen, Mr. O, have been to Iceland, a pair of them. Robin several times. He says this is like nothing like Iceland. He said, and Owen was saying it's spiky with spikes. So it's, you know, it's almost speechless, but I am not going to shut up. I promise you that. No, this is cool. Really cool. And they've even given us a viewpoint to have a look at. So have a look at this.
It's like an arrow gate. This is where you stand.
Yeah. Do not move from this point. Stay on this metal railing. Like I was saying before, that's where we're stopping down there.
Right.
A little way to go. We just had a big dinner as well, haven't we? And we're ploughing through this. And I'm pumping like a good one. But I'm so driven by the adrenaline and the excitement that I'm really not bothered. Glasses are off, so you know I'm sweating. And I'm making my way up, just following the marker posts as I go. And just getting to a level, taking a bit of a breath and carrying on. But gee man, look at that behind me. Well worth it when I get there. And look at it in front. Look at that. Total epicness. Amazing. We're at the top. We got slightly distracted because we've been talking to some locals. We got, what was his name? Iverson? Not Iverson, was it? Andre. We've got Andre and I don't know if it's his partner or his friend, and we've got Anna Sophia, she's further at the top there, and Christian, the young lad there. They're all locals. Anna actually born and bred and lives here. She lives down in Funningur. This spot here, this is one of those spots that I know Robin and I want to come to, and this little spot that I'm going to stand on right now, all the greats have been stood on this spot here. All the greats that I follow on YouTube, all the greats that I've been watching, the Nigel Damsons, the Mads Iverson, yeah, I know his name, big lad with a beard. They've all been here, and this is just fantastic. But we're on this rock. This is the selfie rock. This is the one where you set the camera up and you get the selfie of the person stood on this rock. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set our cameras up and get some people stood on this rock. Owen's with us now. He was down the bottom a little bit longer. But yeah, we're definitely 100% on for a couple of beautiful photographs. Even if the light is not at the moment perfect, it is still shockingly epic. Shocking. Take care, matey. Take care. See you soon. Absolutely brilliant. And great talking to them as well. Absolutely fantastic talking to them. But look, we've still got snow and stuff at the top. How cool is that? So I'm already buzzing, already taking a few shots, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to keep saying that all the time. I've got the polarizer on, which is just darkening the water down just a tiny little bit. Just enough to take the bottom of the glare off at the bottom. And what I'm going to do now is, I've got a rock down in the bottom that I need to stand on, so I'm going to head down there, put my 10-second timer on, and get myself my epic sight, epic selfie. You notice I've got a new jacket on. This is my new mid layer. I'll probably be donning this quite a bit because it's a little bit lighter than the other one when I'm walking, so hopefully it'll work well. But yeah, let me go down there and get this classic selfie. So get the camera set on my 10-second timer and do a little bit of a jog. That's it, job done. My selfie for my first proper little adventure on the Faroe Islands. Something else. So we're going up a little bit higher now, so we can get a proper height on the view back on me. I need to shorten my tripod while I'm walking, especially when I'm talking to you because it's digging in the ground. Now I have come out with a slightly smaller tripod, slightly smaller one, which I said I was going to, or I said earlier on in my last video, and consequently I already want that extra little bit of height, which I haven't got, but it's fine. It's really fine, because I'm definitely not going to miss out by having a slightly lower tripod. But yeah, always but yes, isn't it? Epicness. Beautiful. I'm going to get the drone out in a minute as well for 5 minutes of drone footage, and each time you come up on the step, the next level looks better and better and better. So I'm just going to have a look from my camera to see what this looks like. If you stay with me, here we go. Just get the camera out and just have a nose what it looks like from this height. Again, it's probably been shot a million times, but what's nice with this one, rather than the one I've just taken, is I've got some foreground on the I've got some foreground on the bottom now, and I think it looks a lot nicer with these rocks rather than the plain grass. Now I'm going quite wide, going for that big epic scale and the big fjord leading off down to its own little valley. I'm going to focus on this rock on my left hand side, and 2-second timer. I'm bracketing to make sure I've got all the information I want to take back with me. I'm just going to wait for Owen's side to move out of the shot. 2-second timer. Beautiful fjord leading in, mountain peaks, the rocks in the foreground just to give me some sort of a base to the image. And the sky's not brilliant. We haven't got any epic pockets of light or anything. It's very flat, but it is, the sun's going down now. It is evening time, and we're just getting that nice softer, just a softer softer image, softer mountains, softer cliffs, and it's flipping amazing. It really is. Alright, I'll press the button when you're ready. Right, we're just doing some selfie shots now. We're setting the cameras up to get our selfies as we go down now. I had a shot set up just now. Simon's going to go down and we're going to press the button for him because it's quite a long way to run. But I had a shot set up something like this, and the selfie is we're going to stand on that rock there, so the fjord's behind us, so it's all water. So stand on that rock, and I've got this nice leading line from the left hand side, the fjord running through from the left hand side, and it almost points back with this arrow of light green grass. But I had this big patch of nothing here, which I didn't like, and the idea is to get the mountains obviously in the background, the epicness. So what I've done is I moved back, and by moving back I've brought this rock in at the bottom there. So instead of having this plain set of grass which I had before, I've now got a rock that works just down the bottom here. So Simon's obviously going to head on down, just putting his bright blue coat on so he stands out, and then we're going to take turns. I've got mine set up ready, and now Simon's going to jump on that rock just there, which is not really a rock, it's actually quite a ledge, and then we're going to take turns of pressing the buttons, so we all get our turn and we all get our shot. So this is his setup, and he's got a lovely little composition set up on the back there, really like that, so I'm going to copy that in a moment like I normally do. And yeah, you know what it's like, you get inspired. This is all, I've said this so many times on other people's, you know, cameras and stuff like that. When you see someone else's image, you get inspired by what they've got set up, and it gives you the encouragement to try that one yourself as well. And it is a nice little composition. He's doing his posing down there. Nice one. All done, yeah, but he's got a nice little composition set up on that. I like the vertical aspect, even though my selfies are always horizontals. The actual image itself is quite nice, but I do want a horizontal shot because I use them for my thumbnails and stuff, don't I? So yeah, that's nice. I like the fact you can see down the fjord and it looks all snaky in that image. Really cool. But I think the same again with that, I'd move back a little bit to encourage that rock in the foreground. But yeah, cool that one. My turn. I've got mine set up. Right, I'm going to go down and get on the rock. Tell you what, I'll take you with me. Let me take my bag off and I'll take you with me.
Better not have all the same, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I like it, it's good. But I always do mine horizontally, so yeah. Right, let's go down, get on this rock, and leave him up the top there to get the press the shutter button for me. It's a lot easier than setting the timer on and getting it that way. Okay, the pose. And that is it. That's what it's all about. Go back with some epic, totally cool, proper, what we call mad
Iverson
selfies, where he gets running off into the distance, sets the camera up, and I'm sure he's got someone to take the picture for him. But yeah, he gets some such cool photographs. And now it's Robin's turn.
My turn.
Off you go, Batman. Robin. Batman. Oh, sorry, I'm getting carried away. Let's have a look at his shot. Yeah, very similar to Simon's, but unfortunately he's using a Canon. Never mind, we can't teach everybody everything. Speak to you in a bit. Temperature's definitely dropping. Still, you know, we might get a little bit of a bluer look to it. Just had my drone up for a few minutes, nothing epic, nothing special, but everybody's, you know, flying drones at the same time. It makes me a little bit nervous because I know me and Simon had a big issue once when we had them both up in the air at the same time. But yeah, I just don't know where to look. I really don't know where to look. Just been talking to, forgotten his name, Andre. Been talking to, I'm useless with names, Lee. Just been talking to Andre again. It's pretty good. He's showing us drone pictures and stuff, and pictures he's taken from here. It's to live in a place like this, you just got all the best chances of getting all the best opportunities of weather and stuff. And we've also got a few top secrets. Shh, we ain't telling you. Hush stuff. And yeah, really good. I don't know whether we're going to end here. Maybe have another switch on and see what happens. It might change. It might get a little bit of colour. We don't know. The sun's gone down over that way now, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a bit of a glow or something. Just a hint of a tinge of colour. I might even walk up on the rocks. Maybe walk up here and take a look up there. It just might be interesting to get this nice leading line leading back down along the fence. So I'll give that a go before we head off. So yeah, that's the next plan. So I took a bit of a walk up to have a look with Eysturoy up at the craggy bit a bit further up, and it wasn't any better than what we'd already got, in all fairness. And we've all been having a chat and a bit of a discussion of what we're going to do for the rest of the week, so we're making plans that we might get a bit of an exciting day out on Tuesday, depending on what happens. But you'll have to wait and watch and see what happens as we progress through the videos. We're heading our way back down now to the car. I think probably that's it. Maybe we'll go back and chill out, coffee time, biscuit or whatnot. Are we going around the corner? Okay, there might be a little bit of an add-on, might be an add-on. We could possibly be heading just around that corner there, down to a bit of a viewpoint. I'm really open and easy. I'm taking this week all with a bit of a pinch of salt, and I'm just letting everybody sort of make decisions, and I'm going to go with the flows because we kind of know what we're doing, and I'm going to sort of just chill out a bit and enjoy the trip and the experience more than I am worrying and concerning about getting the best epic photograph that I can. I'm just going to make the best of every situation I'm in as and when we get there. But yeah, this is, we're going down a slightly different route this time. We're following the path down the fence, so yeah, let's see if I get a bit of an add-on. If not, I'll say goodbye in a bit. We have just had the craziest drive to get here. We see the light was kicking off, and we were hoping that we were going to get a bit of colour in the sky, and this is the ultimate perfect way to end the ultimate perfect day. When I spin you around in a moment, you're going to be blown away. Now, I've got a massive issue straight away with this camera. I need to work out how to turn the image stabilizer off on this lens, because it is causing me to have a problem. So, quickly work out how to turn it off, because every time I hit the shutter button it's trying to focus and I don't want it to. Beautiful, beautiful bit of light. Right, I'm going to finish off with this, I think, as my last image. I've put my wide lens on, and I've got this lovely snaking little river. As soon as I got here, I run across the little river and got on the other side nearest the fence. So I've got this snaking little river leading me down through the image, and it's taking me from the bottom left-hand corner, leading you over to the right, and then over to these little peaks, these little shards sticking up out the water. The sun's gone off now. When we first started coming down the road towards it, it was lighting up the sky above us a bit more, but it's gone off a little bit quicker than you expected it to. But still an amazing photograph, a really great way to finish the day. I've got the polarizer on just to take a little bit of the bright shimmer off the water. Not a lot, just enough to take the shimmer off just a little bit and still keep any reflected sky, which I don't think's a lot. I would have liked to have jumped down in front of me, but where I've come, unfortunately I can't quite get down in front of me. But this is definitely the last photograph for today, and we're going to head back home and enjoy the rest of the evening before bed. So that's it, final photograph is done. Had a fantastic day, been really good. The colours going off, we managed to get this golden glow in the sky. We were a little bit late to get the actual clouds, the clouds illuminated above us, but we couldn't quite make it in time. Even no matter how fast you drive a car, you still got to be safe to a certain extent. Don't forget, if you like this sort of stuff, hit the notification bell down there, subscribe to the channel and you'll see more from me, and yeah, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, it really means a lot, helps the algorithms. And if you want to see more from the Faroe Islands, tune in next week when I'm running around being stupid, being crazy and looking for more best photographs. This is all you're going to get from me, the countryside, and lots of images. Ciao for now, see you soon, bye bye.